Hello, and another Dog Walk Diary. And today I wanted to share the good news, really, that exploring your shadow isn't all about doom and gloom and pain and shame and all the hard stuff about ourselves that we might not want to face up to. Our shadow also holds often some of the very best aspects and qualities of ourselves as well. So exploring shadow means to kind of open the door to integrating some of that as well, your golden shadow. And just to give a little bit of context to that, really, so Brené Brown, obviously known for researching shame, among other things, came up with a statistic that 85% of the people that she spoke to could point to a moment or a memory when they were so shamed for learning that it changed the way that they experienced themselves in relation to kind of learning. And interestingly, of that 85%, half of them were to do with creativity in some way. So just imagine that. It's a huge number of us that when we're young, in the free play space of exploring our self-expression and our creativity, our spontaneity, our capacity to draw outside of the lines and for life not to make sense. And of course, the greatness that emerges on the other side of things not making sense, innovation, all of that we can be shamed for not getting it right, for not being smart enough, for not doing it properly. All of that can lead to these shame scars, and it can mean that so much of that richness of our expression can be put in shadow and then locked away, and we don't have access to it. And as coaches, this is so important for us, both in the coaching relationship, to have the confidence and the freedom and the flexibility to be creative, to move and adapt in so many different ways in relation to the clients that we're working with. And then also the kind of the business side of our work, how we market and promote and talk about the work that we do. Do we have access to our ability to be spontaneous and free and playful and light? So just one example of the capacity for our golden shadow to hold really useful resources for us, that we may be really hopeful and excited about reintegrating as we become more skilled at learning the language of shadow. So that's today's little teaser, an introduction to Golden Shadow. And if you want to find out more, head to the website.